We now continue with more of the Mark Milton Show with The Smash on 590 The Fan and 590thefan.com.
Show with The Smash, still throwback tune, going back, takes me back to the STL Rams days.
Well, it takes
the
me
TWA Dome,
yeah.
TWA Dome, rocking.
Yeah.
Rams scoring 6-7 touchdowns.
The guy who brought that tune to the St. Louis market is Icer Smashington.
No kidding.
I'll tell you how that happened.
All right, let's hear about it. This is the Mark Milton Show at The Smash. We're going to call this segment Great Moments in Smash History. I want to talk about, we touched on it last couple things. His run is the really the voice of the pregame,
12 years,
the Rams tailgate.
Years.
I just found out today that he was also the MC at PT's Gentlemen's Club and on the east side, which I can't wait to hear about. But no, that song brings back so many memories for me as a kid, going to Rams games during the greatest show on turf. They'd score. Yep. They'd blast that song. 70,000 people going nuts.
Here's how that song started in St. Louis. All right, nobody played Todd Rundgren that song, especially all they played was "Hello, it's me." And so, Casey wanted me to play Party Town. This was after Corcoran had left. Corcoran brought Party Town to St. Louis.
What's Party Town? What the place?
Dave, he doesn't know what Party Town is, man. Jiminy Christmas. How young are you, sir?
We live in Party Town.
I'm
exactly
35.
right. So anyway, they wanted me to play Party Town. I thought, I can't do that because JC's a friend of mine. And so I thought, what am I going to do? Okay, I threw Todd Rundgren on there because we knew Rundgren from working the East Coast. He was big on the East Coast at that time when I was working D.C. And so I brought that on, and that grew out to be fantastic. It was Party Town, followed by I Don't Want to Work. I want to bang on the drum all day. Then, boom, they took it into and used it as a theme for the Rams because it's a great song,
Yeah.
I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day, But those were great years. We were laughing about it off mic and everything. But it was funny. I did 12 years as the what's called production voice of the St. Louis Rams. So they'd say the New Orleans Saints coming in, and they'd say come up with something. And I did one thing. We're going to kick New Orleans Saints' asses like a hurricane. And that's, when Hurricane, what's his name?
Oh, jeez. That was pretty insensitive.
It was. I got all kinds of heat from the NFL on that one. Not the Rams, the NFL. Anyway, but they let me stay on as the announcer, and I did 12 years announcing. It was fantastic. Smash Band did 12 years also as the official tailgate party band of the St. Louis Rams.
So that's the whole time. How many years were the Rams here? What, 20?
I don't know.
They came in
21 seasons.
21 seasons. So that's over half of their.
Well, I wasn't here during the early part of it because I was living in Phoenix at the time, and so I came back and the crazy part about it is they asked me, would you bring Smash Band to a tailgate party? And they didn't know that I did all the Redskins tailgate parties with Smash Band in Washington, D.C. I had a Smash Band in D.C. too. So I knew how to do tailgate parties, but I didn't tell them that because they were looking for a band. And I knew what I was going to do. I knew I was going to, get the crowd riled up and everything. It worked out fantastically. And so they said, yeah, we want you to come on back. Well, what kind of money are you talking about paying us? Oh, well, we really, well, we're not playing for free. And so I wound up getting 12 years out of
so the Rams
a lot of money, man. It was great.
The Rams paid you guys to do that?
Rams Radio did.
Okay.
It was Rams Radio, not the actual Rams. Rams Radio is a division of the Rams entity here in this town.
Got it.
And it went through, at that particular point in time, it was called Clear Channel. Eventually, Clear Channel becomes iHeart. And that's where we were talking off mic about how I got fired when the things transitioned from Clear Channel to iHeart. But, hey, Smash, can you still do the Rams stuff for us? So I'm not, I understand everything ends, and that's fine. But I was glad to do the Rams thing because that was something of a grand nature to be associated with, especially because we had gone to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And I knew all the players because I got to hang with those guys and everything.
Did you get to go to the Super Bowls?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I was there. It was fantastic.
Did they have
buddy.
a tailgate? Did you guys play? Was there like a?
No. But I did sing with the tailgate band in Atlanta. I sang with that band because somebody went up to them and said, "Listen, we got a guy who does the tailgate, and let me sing." And I sang "Mustang Sally" or something like that.
That's awesome.
That was great.
Very cool. No, I mean, it's just so many good memories of the Rams here. It still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I look at guys like, Steve Savard, who's now with 590s.
Yeah.
Weekdays with Sevy here on 590 The Fan. I think he's one of the best football play-by-play radio guys I ever heard.
He's a football player, man.
Yeah, he played football. He played football, but just his delivery was so good.
But
Jack
you know what's
Snow
good about him? He was in there with Jackie Snow and DeMarco Farr. That trio was fantastic.
Yeah, they really were. I remember listening to game. I can vividly remember listening to Rams broadcast on the radio and just thinking, man, this guy is smooth. He's so,
When we won that Super Bowl, I got to sit in the plane next to Jack Snow. He came and sat next to him. He said, can I sit down and smash? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Jack. I loved Jack Snow when he was at Notre Dame. He was an idol of mine because I was a football player back then. He was an idol of mine, and I got to sit next to Jack Snow flying back from the
isn't it
Super
funny
Bowl
how
victory
generations
party.
I don't know Jack. I didn't know Jack Snow at all as a player, but I knew JT Snow. His son, who played first base for the Giants, had a great, and I think the Angels had a great career. It's just funny how generationally, you knew Jack.
Yeah,
I knew JT.
It was great. I know JT too. He used to come on the air with me. Jackie brought him on, but his daughter now runs the Snow Foundation, and they raise money. I can't remember exactly what the situation is, but they raise money in Jack's name.
Very cool. Well, that's all. It really is pretty amazing. You got to have that experience while the Rams were here.
I got blessed with that, man. That was fantastic. They were looking for somebody. Little did they know I knew how to do that because I did that for the Washington Redskins for 3 years back when I was living in D.C.
Was that when they were playing at RFK?
That's when the Hogs were there.
The RFK?
That's when they went to 3 Super Bowls. I got 3 of those years. But in the years I was in D.C., they went to 3 Super Bowls, man. It was spectacular. What an era to be in Washington, D.C., too.
See, when I lived out there, the Redskins were pretty horrible during the time I was out there, and they had moved out to, Landover by that point. And I always thought, RFK still sat there, though.
Yeah.
That stadium with the surrounding parking lot would have been an amazing tailgate venue, it seems like. You got the Capitol, the monument, the Capitol building in the backdrop. I always thought RFK was really cool, and I think there's talk of bringing the Redskins back to D.C. and building a new stadium there. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but I think
where RFK is?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be super cool. But FedEx Stadium, it's kind of like the Rams. It's not that old.
Yeah, right.
I think it's probably 25, 30 years old. But
you like Washington football team?
No, I hate the name.
Yeah.
No, I hate it. Yeah. I keep thinking I think Snyder's just going to sneak the Redskins right back in.
Yeah, they're talking about Bezos is the guy to buy that.
Oh, you think he'll sell? They'll force him to sell the team, Dave?
Well, I don't know if you guys saw the latest move by the team this past week, but they've announced that to be more progressive, they are eliminating the cheerleaders and replacing it with a co-ed dance team.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of like a Blues games. It's kind of like a Blues games. They got the group that comes out and scrapes the ice off during timeouts.
Yeah,
and they have the girls who are dressed in the very revealing outfits, and then they have, just to make it gender neutral, they have guys who are out there in long pants and t-shirts also scooping up the ice. It's just, I always feel bad for those guys.
Well,
because they're out there. It's kind of emasculating. I don't know.
Right.
But speaking of girls in scantily dressed outfits, Smash, you touched on something earlier that I can't ignore, which is that you not only were the voice of the pregame Rams, but you apparently were the MC at PT's Gentlemen's Club for some time.
What are you calling this bit here where I go back to my...
what did I call it?
Today in history. Smash history. That's right. Only if we can do Milton's memoirs sometime down the line. Because you have a more peaceable life than I have. No, but I used to do a thing called the Smash Adult Party Games. And so...
Smash Adult Party Games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and so they were huge, man. It was magnificent. In fact, Pops called me a year ago. So what do you think? We're doing the 50th anniversary of Pops. Would you bring back the Smash Adult Party Games?
How's Lady Chop Chop?
Well, I turned him down.
You can pull your tiny house up. You can pull your tiny house up in a trailer
with the wheels under it. So anyhow, so I what was his name? I don't know, it was a
to
big,
be fair, though, Pops is not a gentleman's club. Pops is a nightclub.
Well, Pops is a rock and roll nightclub.
Right.
But next to Pops, almost like semi across the street, but across the parking lot, was PT's, which was a dance club for women who would gyrate in a way that would endear the manly crowd to providing a financial reward.
Or women.
Yeah. Or women. That's a good point, sir. I didn't know you'd been there. But nevertheless, back in those days, what you would do is a girl would dance 3 times, and then a new girl would come up.
Oh, interesting. I've never been to one, so
in the feature,
I didn't know that's how they did
you
it.
hadn't? Okay. In the feature, on the feature stage, all right? So I would be like a comedian and tell jokes in between, and, hey, you guys need to put some more money out here for Lulu, and I help the girls make money.
So they dance to songs? That's what they do?
Yeah, back then. Yeah, I don't know what they do now. I
don't either.
Like you, I haven't been there in a while. I mean, you've never been there, but I haven't been there in a while. So
they got to pick their song. They go on stage.
Yeah,
they dance.
And then I would tell jokes and, do maybe some little stuff. I never did the Smash Adult Party games like I did at Pops, because those were raunchy to the max, and they just didn't fit because the fun of the raunch was already there at PT's. It was a magnificent place in that era. Is it even open anymore? I
wouldn't know, Smash.
You wouldn't know? Okay.
You have to talk to your sources.
So, yeah, I used to work, I'd say I did maybe 6-7 years at PT's.
So you're at the gentleman's club, and people would turn their attention away from dancing naked women and focus on the Smash for a period of time.
Oh, that's me. That's James Brown.
Please silence your
Uncle
phones,
Tom. Yes, I will do that right now.
Come
All
on,
right, so,
it's the button on the left. Okay, there you go.
And so, what was the question?
I said, so I was just trying to understand. People would turn their attention away from beautiful dancing naked women to see the Smash.
Yeah, they did, and that's why they brought me in. And of course, we were promoted on the radio, on KC, and the place would be packed, man. It's fantastic.
Awesome.
I had a nice notoriety going with the Smash adult party games. There's stuff that nobody was doing. Just like I brought those into town. The guys were doing happy-go-lucky party games, like, how much of this banana can you take in, and all this kind of crap that they were doing back then. But I brought the real raunch, and it was really fantastic. And, of course, I don't do that now because I'm a wonderful fellow.
Well, it sounds like you might have an opportunity if Lady Chop Chop approves.
Well,
to get back into that game.
I make sure she won't be listening to this show, sir.
Oh, my God. Do we have the song, the song that we referenced earlier? What was it? Party Time? Party Town?
Oh, yeah. Party Town.
I want to hear Party Town.
That's by Glenn Fry.
I probably know
Fantastic
it.
song. Yeah, you know it if you ever listen to KC, because JC used to close out the week by playing Party Town. They came to me and said, would you play this, because we want you to play this. I didn't know there's the politics, because JC was fighting with him back and forth. And so when I found out about it, I thought, you know what, man, these guys are jacking with me, talking about management. And I know management usually doesn't do that. Anyway, I thought, let me add something to it, so I put Bang on the drum. But this is a Party Town here, man. It's a St. Louis classic now, thanks to J.C. Corcoran and KC95.
Sick of my job, sick of my wife, sick of my future and sick of my life. Packed up my car and I got some gas. Told everybody they could kiss my ass. I'm on to Party Town.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm on to Party Town.
Everybody, yeah.
All right, well, this is becoming Party Town, the Mark Milton Show.
It's fantastic.
With the Smash. Yeah. You're listening to the Mark Milton Show with the Smash, broadcasting from the Miller Furniture Studios, presented by STLTaxLawyer.com. You can find us at 590 Sundays, 10 a.m., Mondays, 6 a.m., and anytime at 590thefan.com. Smash.
For now, that's all I remember.
And you can also download our podcast anytime at Apple iTunes. Just look for the Mark Milton Show with the Smash. When we come back, we'll have some tax tips, because this is the Mark Milton Show. That's presented by STL Tax Lawyer. We'll also, we'll give some tax tips and also planning.
Can we go to
tips
Rosalita's after this?
I was thinking that.
I love Rosalita's. Yeah,
I was thinking that. So they got the brunch on Sundays.
Right.
They also lunch 11 a.m. every day.
Yep.
Happy hour. You can't beat the margaritas, the fajitas, the quesadillas. We talk about it all the time. It never gets old eating at Rosalita's. You can either check them out in De Pere, right at 270 in Manchester. I guess it would be just east of 270. Just east of 270.
That's right.
Also down on Wash Ave. You can check them out at rosalitascantina.com. You can also find them on Facebook. Best Mexican around, Tex-Mex.
It's just good.
Like I said, the margaritas are fantastic. We'll come back in a second. The Mark Milton Show with the Smash.